$1 million in 1 year on Upwork. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely mind blowing. And that's exactly what I said when I found out about this friend of mine who made $1 million on this freelancing platform called Upwork. Oh my goodness. And all you need to do is to have a skill that you think that people can pay for. Go out there, pitch yourself, apply for the jobs, and boom, you could be one of the people who is making a lot of money, just like my friend George. Welcome to the video. Grab your popcorn. Come on right back. Today, we're going to be learning about this amazing platform, which could completely change. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gwendolyn FD. I'm a media success coach and an entrepreneur, and I am a fervent believer that your skills can definitely make way for you, just like the Bible says it. Well, on this channel, I help you every single week how to monetize those skills and abilities that you already have. We also have a TV show podcast, Spotlight with Gwendy, which will be airing season 3 this month of May. So, if you like to learn how to monetize your skills and abilities and add another stream of income, oops, why are the words fighting in my mouth? Anyway, if you'd like to add another stream of income to your portfolio just by using the skills and abilities that you already have, or you would like to start a side hustle or even start your own online business, then this is where you should be. So go ahead, drop your bags, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget to follow us on subscribe on YouTube so that you're in the know every single time. So welcome to the video. First of all, let me know where you are watching from and let me know if you can hear me. Say yes, we can hear you. Sound is okay. And please do me a favor, pump a lot of hearts, because it's going to help the algorithm so that more people who are looking for information like this can see it. And I know that we want to build a community, and so you're going to go ahead and pump those hearts for me. All right, let's go. Now that you have followed and now that you've subscribed, let's go and talk about this amazing platform called Upwork. So like I said in my intro, welcome to today's video. We'll be learning about a platform which made a friend of mine $1 million in 1 year. Guys, this platform is called Upwork, and I don't want us to waste too much time, but if you stay to the end of the video today, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips on how to get your very first job on Upwork. Listen, if you have a skill, an ability, a talent, something that you know how to do, then you can definitely be making some money every single week or every single month that will make you live a better life and have less financial problems. How would that sound? Give me a thumbs up if that sounds like a good idea, or just say yes in the comment section. Thank you all for joining. This is a live video. We're live on Gwendy Media TV, Facebook. We're live on my official page, Gwendolyn Fongu official on Facebook, and we're also live on the Gwendy Media TV YouTube. So listen, if you'd like to get the tips, 5 tips on how to land your very first job on Upwork, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, or maybe this week, then stay with me to the end of the video and do me a favor to share the video as much as you can. All right, so I'm going to go ahead right now without wasting much time. I'm going to go ahead and I will open up a window here where I'm going to show you what the Upwork platform looks like. And I would definitely be showing you what you need to do. First of all, you need to have an email, and I would obviously advise you, if you can, get a Gmail account, because it connects to so many other platforms. It connects to YouTube. So if you're thinking about creating a YouTube page in a couple of days, a couple of months, or someday in the future, where you can be sharing your knowledge. And remember, that is a monetization strategy. So if you know how to do something and you can do videos to train people, to teach people something, how to's or whatever, listen, with time and consistency, and you keep pushing and pushing, it's going to yield something. So let me go ahead and share my screen right now, because we are here to talk about this amazing platform called Upwork. Oh my God. This is it's just amazing, guys. So I want to go ahead and open up this profile right here. It's called UpWork.com. Okay, and let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen at all? Let me know if you can see my screen. Tell me I can see your screen. Can you see my screen? Alpha, I'm going to take all your comments later on. Okay, and let me tell you something. You can have an Upwork account from any part of the world, and there are some strategies, and that's why I'm saying if you stay with me to the end, I'm going to give you guys a few tips and tricks, because sometimes it just depends on how you're answering the questions that are being asked, how you're creating your profile, that can end up getting you rejected. Okay, there are certain things that you need to do. Thank you so much, Nicole Tayo. You can see my screen. Great. So let's go over to Upwork. Okay, I wish that we could see this page a little bit bigger, but that's all we have here on StreamYard. That's how StreamYard presents. If this was on Zoom, you would see it a little bit more, but I think I'm going to do something later on. Let me see. Let's see if that, oh, that made me bigger. I didn't want to be bigger. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see. Let's see that. Why can't I have this one that way? Anyway, so let's go ahead. That should not distract us. Okay. So let's go ahead, and if after this, I'm going to give you, I like to call it nuggets. I don't like to call it homework, because the truth is that if you ever want to succeed in life, immediately you learn something, go ahead and practice it. Right. And let me tell you something. We're changing the mindset. We're changing our mentalities. We're changing our financial stories. We can do it because we already have what we need. Okay. So let's go over to Upwork, and here, that is a page that I just created recently, and I just created that this morning because I wanted us to do this training. Okay. And this says, hey, Jeline. Okay, that's the name that I created. I used to like calling myself because my name is Gwendolyn. Hey, Jeline, ready for your next big opportunity, right? So let's go ahead and optimize this page, and let me show you exactly some of the things that you're going to need to do in order to optimize your Upwork page. Remember, this is a free freelancing platform, but of course there is a tip here. I think tip number 4 is going to really help you decide if you want to have the free version or the paid version, because there is a difference. It's going to set you up differently. People pay for what what matters to them, right? It's just like you value what you pay for. So sometimes when you pay for a platform, you value it, you give it more work, you give it more attention. All right, so let's go ahead and work on this new page, this new account that I have just created. Okay, so you can go ahead, if you have a Gmail account, you can add a new account that will be focused only on your Upwork jobs or freelancing jobs. Okay, remember, we're about to up level financially. You can do it so that you can have that time and financial freedom back. And if that's something that you're looking at, then you definitely should be thinking about it. But first, let me show you these people that are being highlighted here. It's highlighted on the page. So even if you go to the page, you would see it for yourself. And so this first page that is featured on the first page that you see here, it's Alexander. And it says he's an expert media software developer from Cyprus. He made over 1 million on Upwork to date, guys. He charges $90 per hour for his work. And this is what he has to say. The success I have achieved simply would not have been possible without Upwork. I don't know what success means to you. I don't know what having an extra $500 a month will mean to you. I don't know what having an extra $1,000 a month by just using your skills and abilities would mean to you. Maybe if it will mean something, then you could just give it a little bit of time. Sometimes you don't even need to put too much work into this, especially if you already have skills like graphic design skills, social media management skills, whatever kind of skills. As you see here, he is an expert media software developer, and he's based in Cyprus. So wherever you think that you find yourself in the world, you can definitely use this platform. Use your skills, monetize those skills, and make bank for yourself and change your financial story. And that will definitely make you feel better and improve and add and direct you towards your dream life. Okay, so let's look at another profile. I'll just switch Okay, so this profile here, it's Ambika. She is a market researcher based in the USA. She has a master's degree and she's an expert on market research online communities. And she charges $100 per hour, guys. $100 per hour for her work. Okay, you have something. You probably have gone to school to learn something. Maybe you have a degree, maybe you have a skill, maybe you've learned. There's something you surely know how to do. If you search yourself, if you ask people, or if you just ask yourself, what are things that people always ask me for, the kind of advice or help or whatever, you can actually put this out here. There's somebody out there looking for that on Upwork, and they can pay you for that. So let's see what she says. She says, I turned to Upwork as a way to gain more control of my career. I love being able to choose everything from who I work with to how I spend my day. So an advantage of having to do freelance jobs or to be a freelancer, no shame in it. Listen, this lady makes $100 an hour. This is a lot of money. There are people who work a whole day and yet they don't make up to $100 an hour. And so she says here, your why is supposed to be very important for you. What is your why? She says here, and you can see her why out here is so clear. She says, she wanted to take control of her career, right? I love being able to choose everything from who I work with. So you are able to choose your clients because you go out there, you put in your portfolio, and then jobs will come up, and you go in there and you look at the jobs that resonate with you, that align to your personality, your skills, your abilities. You go out there, you pitch yourself to them, and then you might, take a step further. And those are part of the tricks that I'm going to be sharing with you before the end of the video on the way in which you can get your first job from this platform. Okay. And she also wanted to be able to decide on how she spent her time. She didn't want to answer yes sir, yes sir. She didn't want to be driving in the night to work, or she just wanted to have that time, relaxation, deciding on when she works on her projects. So if that's something that you are thinking about doing, you're a professional, you're somebody, you want to have that time freedom back, you might want to be on Upwork, sharing those skills and abilities that you already have, which are just sitting around doing nothing, which could be making some money for you. If I am making sense, guys, pump me hearts, okay? Because this is value that I could have learned and kept to myself, but I told myself, hey, I have a community and it's my duty to share all of this information with them and see who it can help. There's always somebody out there who is looking for a better solution for whatever they have. And please do me a favor to share this video to as many groups and communities so that we can have more people who can learn about how they can monetize their skills, how they can use this other side hustle portal to make some money for themselves. So let's look at the third and last one for today before we get into a practical session on how to create my profile, my brand new profile that I've just created. So this is just a fictitious profile, but I mean, I just wanted us to have that practical session and go through the creation process together. So this guy is called Wahidu. He is a UX UI designer. Okay, he's a software designer. He is based in Bangladesh, guys. He has designed over 100 websites. He is an iOS and Android mobile apps expert. And it shows here that he's top rated because he has done work. And the good thing about using a platform like this, it's highly professional. You see top brands, top companies here. Believe me, very serious people. Okay. They would obviously leave you some good reviews when you do a good job, and it's going to show up here as top rated. He's a top rated plus, and then he has that badge there. He charges $50 an hour for his work. And let's see what he says. He says, Upwork has enabled me to build a professional career I love while living the life I love, while constantly developing new skills, living the life he loves, building the career he loves, and also living life at his own terms, in his own terms, and constantly developing his skills. So, what is it for you? If I could ask you that question right now, what is it for you? What would having an extra possibility to share your skills on a professional platform like Upwork and get paid handsomely or beautifully for it, what would that do for you? Are you sharing the video, guys? Am I making sense, guys? I need you to pump heart. I need to see your comments. Are you getting some value from this? Right? This is all about empowering. This is all about uplifting. This is all about really using those skills that you have to bring back bank for you. And if you look at yourself, you probably have a skill, an ability, a talent inside of you that can be monetized. And so let's go ahead and create an Upwork profile for for this new account that I just created. And I'm going to give all of you homework today, because I think that if you learn and you don't put it into practice, then you are not really doing what you should be doing, right? So your first homework for today will be to go ahead and create for yourself a free Upwork profile. So I'm going to be going through how to create an Upwork profile right now. We'll just go through a few steps, and I'll show you a few tips and tricks that we can adjust so that you can attract the right community or the right clients for your work. Please share the video to as many people. Share, 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 and pump those hearts. Don't be selfish with the hearts. Pump a lot of hearts for me, because I'm sharing value here, and I'm all about empowering you to be the best version of yourself, and also create financial opportunities that are going to help you be a better person, get your time and financial freedom back. And before the end of the video, I'll definitely be sharing with you a website on how to book yourself for our upcoming Elite Boss Business Bootcamp. It's going to be fire, and it starts from the 6th to the 10th of June 2022. And for those 5 days, I'm going to be showing you how to find your purpose, how to craft that online business of yours, and how to monetize it in those 5 days. It's going to be power packed. Those of you who've ever been part of my training, you know what I'm talking about. I'm in it for the business, right? So let's go ahead and create a brand new profile for this new account that I have just created. Obviously, we can go ahead and let's go ahead and see if I do have a picture. I mean, this is not a big, it's not a very big issue right now, because we're just trying to create a profile. The picture can be added later on. So let's see. Answer a few questions and start building your profile. Apply for open roles or list services for clients to buy. Get paid safely, and know we are here to help. So that's what they're telling you. It's only going to take 5 to 10 minutes. So if you have 10 minutes to spare today so that we can change or give you a possible way to change your financial story, then stick around and don't move a muscle. You're welcome to the channel. This is Gwendy Media TV. I'm also streaming live on my Facebook page, Gwendolyn Fungu Official, and on our YouTube, Gwendy Media TV. It's your first time here, please drop your bags, join the family. Here is home. Don't forget to subscribe and turn up the notification bell. Alrighty, so let's see a few quick questions. It says, first, have you freelanced before? Yep, I have freelanced for years. That's something that I've done for years, okay? I've done a lot of freelancing work beside being a cybersecurity professional, an IT professional, and a media guru. I have also done a ton of freelancing work. So we're going to go ahead and click yes, I have. And I think that it's a good, smart way, because I believe that you've already done something for somebody without getting paid for it. So that's technically freelancing, okay? So if you have done something for somebody for free, without without getting paid, you've done some freelancing. Or even if you got paid for it, you've done some freelancing work, okay? So get it. So what's your biggest goal for freelancing? Okay, you want to go right here. It says the first thing here, to earn my main income, to make money on the side, to get experience so I can find a full-time job. So it just really depends on what you have. And somebody can say, I don't have a goal yet. And so I would recommend choosing one of these two things, okay? Because if you're going in here to get experience, it's going to make maybe clients to feel that this person might not have enough experience. So let's go ahead and say maybe to earn my main income, or to make money on the side, because this is a freelancing gig, right? So you might say this. Let's take number 2. And then we'll go ahead to the next thing. And how would you like to work? I'd like to find opportunities myself. I'd like to package up my work for clients to buy. I'd like Upwork to act as a recruiter. Okay, so you can choose any of these, right? You can choose this, you can choose this, and you can choose this. So we're going to go ahead and choose all of them. You don't want to limit your possibilities for getting hired, right? So you want to ask, you want to look for opportunities yourself. You want to be able to package whatever you have. So if you're a coach, a consultant, or a business owner, you want to package your work together for people to buy on Upwork, it's possible to do that. So you want to choose all these three so that you can maximize your chances. Okay, so let's go ahead now and create that profile and start optimizing this brand new profile for some more opportunities, right? So it's going to tell you here if you want to upload a resume, or if you want to import your resume from LinkedIn, you can go ahead and do that. I don't want to upload my resume from LinkedIn because my LinkedIn resume is an IT profile, right? But this account that I want to create here is just an account that I'm going to be able to use my other skills, so my media skills and other organizational skills and community management skills and all whatnot. Okay, so you want to think about that. So if you want to use this as your professional profile and use as an additional job opportunity for you, if you are a professional already and you have your resume, you can go ahead and upload it, or you can create one for yourself. Okay, so it just really depends on what you want to profile here. I don't want to bring in my personal work into Upwork because I want this to be a full size side hustle for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and say we're going to click on manually. Okay, that's just because I haven't created a resume that is aligned to communications and media and all whatnot. But you can go ahead and create that. It can just be a very small, it can be a cover letter. It doesn't have to be a whole resume. It can be a cover letter of the things that you can do. Okay, so it says, got it. Now add a title to tell the world what you do. Okay, so a lot of times you want to, so there's an example here. It says full stack developer, web and mobile. Okay, so there are different titles that you can use, and you can always change the title of your profession or what you can do, the kind of work that you can help people do on this platform. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and say community manager. Okay, manager. What else can we say? Maybe graphic designer. I don't want to say graphic designer because that can be a lot. Let me just say community manager. What else can we add? Oops, I just remembered I forgot to use my deodorant. I'm starting to sweat. It's crazy. I'm a little crazy there. So let's say community manager and social media expert. Okay, let's just say that social media expert. We'll just say that. Okay, and remember, you can put any title here, and you can always update your profile later on. Okay, community manager, social media expert. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on that and go to the next page. So if you have a relevant work experience, add it here. So this is where you want to add your your cover letter if you have one. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to go ahead and see if I have anything in my maybe Word document that I have saved for maybe one of the things that I've done before, or if not, I can just say nothing to add for now, and then I'll just go ahead. Okay, so clients like to know what you know. Add your education here. And so in this case, you want to add maybe, let's just go ahead and see what they have here. So you want to add, like, you go ahead and add your information about maybe the schools that you've attended, just so that the people would know something about you. So I'm going to go ahead and add CUNY graduate school of journalism. Okay, so I just want to add that there, and I'll just go ahead and save it. You can add anything that you want to add, whatever school or anything that you've had training on. You can add maybe coaching, consulting training that you've had. If I'm making sense, pump hearts, please. And don't forget to share the video so we can have more people coming to learn on how they can add an extra side hustle using their skills and abilities. Okay. So now for English, you want to say this is your main language. So you want to say I'm native or bilingual. I write and speak the language perfectly. I write and speak the language to a high level. So we are native or bilingual, right? So, and then you want to add a language here because I'm proficient in another language that I know. So I want to go ahead and I'll choose French because I'm quite good at French. And actually, one of the skills that I'm really good at is translation. I used to work in an international organization where I did French English translation. So you can actually go ahead and add that as well into anything that you remember that you're good at. You can go ahead and add that if that's something. But translation is very stressful, and it doesn't pay that much. So that's why I don't really like to focus on that. So I am fluent in French. I had an A grade in French, and I'm really, really good at it. I've used French as a working language, and I've hosted events and programs in English and French as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll click French, and I'll go ahead and add that. Okay, so we are almost there. So it says nearly there. What work are you here to do? What work are you here to do? And so you want to go ahead and add something here. What skills do you have? Start typing to search for skills, right? So that they're suggesting here media and entertainment because that's something that is related to what I talked about, okay, in my introduction. So I want to say community management. Okay, so you want to come here and you click community. Let me see what this one is all about. What's this one? Community management software. No, I just want community management, not software. Oh, typing. So the community management. Okay, I got that. Community, it has a bunch of stuff that you can add. So it has community engagement, community goals, community outreach, community relations. So these are things that I'm really good at because I know how to build communities. I've done this for over 15 years. That's what I'm doing here as well. So you just go ahead and you add as many things as you want to add, okay? There are a lot of companies out there who don't have the time to do all these things. So you want to go ahead and add these things. It's going to help you search for the right jobs that fit your portfolio. Okay. So community strategy, community skills, community development. So it's all of these things that you can go ahead and choose whatever works for you. So let me go ahead and see what they have at the bottom there. Okay. So you have all of these things. And you can go ahead and choose whichever ones work for you. Okay, so for the purpose of this training, I'm not going to choose too many things. We've said community management, community engagement, community goals, and KPIs. And I also do have Scrum Master skills, and I've worked as a Scrum Master as well. So you can add that. So if an organization is looking for somebody who can help build their teams, community builder, whatever it is, you can definitely work on that. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and add Scrum there and see what happens, right? So you help people with that, right? So let's go ahead and just leave it at that. I don't want to get into cybersecurity because it's a lot more work and it's a lot more tedious. Scrum is more into management and all whatnot. So it fits with what I'm trying to do on this channel. Okay. So let's go ahead, and they want us to write a bio. Okay. Are we enjoying the video? Let me see who is watching. This is an amazing training, guys, and I want you all to take complete advantage of this. Key performance indicators. Akwani wanted to know what does KPI mean? Key performance indicators. So when you are a like a community manager, a scrum master, or a community leader, or somebody that leads communities, a project manager, a project and all whatnot. There are a lot of things that you would have to work on. There's something that's called key performance indicators, which is KPIs. That's how to determine how your team is performing based on work, based on projects that you have and all whatnot. Are they meeting their goals? Are they reaching their goals? What are some impediments that they are having along the way that is stopping them from doing their job? Okay. An impediment can be anything. Somebody could lose their parent. They could lose a loved one. Okay. They could have a sick child and they're not performing well. It's your role as a community manager, as a scrum master, as a project director, as a coach to figure out what's going on and help them go through that phase without losing their trend and their power. Okay. So we are here today. This training is all about learning about this new platform called UpWork. It's one of the most amazing freelancing platforms that you ever hear about, that exists, and that you can work from anywhere around the world. There are 100% chances that you out there who is watching me today, you have a skill, you have an ability, you have a talent, you have a knowledge, you have an experience that you can actually package and sell. And you can use this platform called UpWork. Okay, pump hearts, guys, if I'm making some sense. Let's have more people learning and adding that new financial skill to their skill set. So I decided to do a new, a live video today where I'm showing you how to create your Upwork profile. So I went ahead and I created a brand new email on Gmail, which is so easy to do. Just go to your Gmail and then click add an account, and then you create a brand new email and you go ahead on Upwork, just so that you can be able to follow through with the jobs that you're getting from Upwork, or separate the emails that are coming from Upwork from the other emails, right? It's all about being professional. So let's go ahead and continue creating this profile, right? And so I just wanted to see if I have like something written down here, because I have like a bunch of descriptions of what I do and all the work that I help organizations with. And so I'm just going to go ahead here, and I'm sorry that I'm moving away from my camera, probably disappearing out there, but then I just want to go ahead and get a little introduction about who I am and what I can help whatever organization that will be hiring me for this job to do. Okay, so let me just go ahead, and I'm trying to see which of my intros that I can use here. Okay, so I do have a bunch of them. I'm just going to go ahead and choose one. And remember, this is just for the purpose of this training. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and see which one is available for me to write, and we can obviously update this later on. So I'm just going to leave it there, and I'll just go with the flow. So let's create, let's say, great. Now write a bio to tell the world about yourself. I am, let's say, for almost 15 years, I worked in the media for almost 15 years. I've worked in the media broadcast, worked in the media broadcast and tech industries, helping, I think that wrote broadcast. Okay. I help professionals and organizations build strong, efficient, and productive communities. Remember, this is related to what I put in there as what I'm going to be doing. So this particular one, I said, okay, I'm going to be doing community management work. So you want your bio to reflect what you have already said that you're going to be doing, so it doesn't look off. Because don't forget, written something at the beginning, and you can always go ahead and add something. And if you look here, they give you an example. This is just so awesome. Like on the right hand of this page, there's an example here just to help you have an idea on what to write and how to write what you're writing. So it says, I'm a developer with experience in building websites for small and medium-sized businesses. Whether you're trying to win work, list your services, or even create a whole online store, I can help. So that is what this guy is saying, right? So you see that if we want to go ahead and look at what he's writing, then try to mimic it and add our own skills into it. I said here, for 15 years, I've worked in the media, broadcast, and tech industries. I help professionals and organizations build strong, effective, and productive teams and communities. Okay? Teams and communities. And communities that are cross-functional. Okay? That are cross-functional and result driven. Okay, I help solve impediments, team blockages. Okay, blockages such as impediments. That didn't sound right. I just wrote it in a funny way. Impediments. So impediments are maybe difficulties that your team is facing. I help solve. So I want to separate that because this is a separate thing that I do. Okay. You want to separate that in a paragraph at the bottom. I help solve team blockages such as impediments. Help. Already said help. Key KPIs, because we saw that as one of the jobs, right? So you want to add that there. And team performance in general, right? And team performances in general. Okay. Building communities requires, so you can just add anything that you want to add there. A strong community requires trust, openness. Sometimes I feel like I'm forgetting English. Openness. Okay. And you can add any other thing, right? Accountability. And reliability. And you can always go back and change these things and add and update and or whatnot. And remember, we are just creating this because this is a training where I'm showing you how to do this, okay? And so you can always go back there and add whatever you want to add. I have helped organizations grow their communities online to thousands and increase their what can you say? Increase their revenue as well. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just leave it at that, and we can always update it anytime that we want. Okay, so you just write whatever you want to write. This person here added their skills, so you can go ahead and add your skills. I am certified. You want to add your certifications or have a bachelor's, whatever you want to write. So you can go ahead and add your other skills there. And remember, you can add that later on. It doesn't have to be on the first day. Every time you improve yourself, okay? So let's go ahead and create. Tell us about the work you do. What is the main service you offer, okay? So let's go ahead and say that. They say here you have accounting, admin support, customer service. You have all of these different things, right? So here it's a little difficult to just like, I don't see a lot of options here, right? So there are not too many options here. So let's just go ahead and say not IT and networking. We might just go ahead and say sales and marketing, right? Or accounting and consulting. Let's go ahead with accounting and consulting, because that's basically what you're doing. You're playing the role of a consultant here as a community manager. So I think that this one, it relates more to the profile that we've created here. So you can say accounting and consulting, because that's what you're doing, okay? And so let's go ahead and see what categories they have here. So management, consulting, and analysis, right? That's basically what we're doing here. They have accounting and bookkeeping, financial planning, human resources, management, consulting, and analysis. That's basically what it is. Or other accounting and consulting. So it just really depends on what you do. You can go ahead and choose something else. You could say order, and then you precise what you do, okay? So yeah, so that's a good one. But then I just wanted to check again, just double check on what it's under IT. I just want to see what they have. IT and networking. Let's see if they have anything related to Scrum. So this is information security and compliance. That's actually my job description. So they don't have anything else in relation to Scrum here. So I'm going to just go ahead and I will click on what we had before, because that is something that aligns more with the account that we have created here, okay? So let's go ahead and continue. And remember, before the end of today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips on how to get your first job, which is absolutely amazing. Who wants to make some money? Let me hear you say yes in the comment section if you'd like to make some extra money in a couple of days. I had a meeting earlier on today with my coach, and she challenged me and she said, Gwendolyn, I challenge you to talk to a few people today and make some money by Monday. And I'm like, oh my God, because every coach needs a coach, right? So I have coaches actually that I work with. I pay for the knowledge, I pay for the direction, I pay for the bridge. How do I get there? How do I make it better? How do I get more financial freedom for myself? So how much do you want to charge per hour? Okay. So you want to set up your per hour rate. So you don't want to go too crazy big on this. So let's say how much you want to charge per hour for your work, because the work that you do, I remember this is a freelancing service and somebody might just pay you only for 1 hour. So you want to be very reasonable on that, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just say $60 an hour. So this is what Upwork is going to take. They'll take $12 and then you will receive $48 an hour. If that looks okay to you, you want to go ahead and click on it. If it doesn't look okay to you, and remember, don't charge what you're not worth. Okay, I'm charging based on my experience, based on what I do and other things, right? Because this is a freelancing job. When you live in a country like the US, you're going to be paid as somebody, as a business owner, and which means that at the end of the year, this amount that you're making, you're going to have to pay taxes out of this money. Okay, especially if the company hiring you is a US based company. So you want to think about that and factor that into your final amount that you're going to be getting. Okay, so now we'll go over to the last one here. They said a photo. I'm going to go ahead and choose a photo here. And a lot of times it's good to choose a professional looking photo. Don't go and take a selfie photo that you're looking, your face is like this, because a lot of people do that. And that is just a recipe for failure, because there are a lot of, if you don't have a professional photo, you can actually get a professional photo with your phone, with your iPhone. Okay, you can do that. So let's look in here if I have a professional photo that I can use right now, which is mine, of course, because I have a lot of other people's pictures in my portfolio, because I'm always doing all kinds of things for people and trainings and productions. And I don't know if you can, I'm not actually, are you guys seeing these other pages that I have here? So I have these photos where I have a microphone there. That is obviously not a good one, because that's not what I'm proposing in this particular job. Okay. I'm not proposing a job where I'm going to be MC or master of ceremony, right? So I might not want to choose that one. I might say, okay, let's go ahead and see which other photos I have in this. And I don't want to waste much time on this, but we'll just choose one photo here for the sake of the training. Okay. Remember, today's training, we're talking about Upwork. It's an amazing freelancing platform that you can create today and start making some extra money using your skills and abilities. Remember, on this channel, it's all about business. It's all about entrepreneurship. It's all about that sweet media, the sweet entertainment, okay, not the nasty one, because we select. We don't put up nasty stuff on our page. It's not important for us. We want to keep that serenity, okay? So that's what we focus on. Okay, here I have a good picture which looks very professional, so I'm going to choose that one. Okay, and then you can go ahead. See, your picture has to be professional and inviting, because that is what would, a lot of times your picture will attract people to click on your link or not. Your picture is inviting, it's professional, people will click on it. So we've added a picture. It's important for people to see a picture. It's just like when you're scrolling on Facebook, if there's a profile that doesn't have a profile picture, a lot of times you're scared. You're thinking that this profile is like a scam, right? So a lot of times people don't want that, and they wouldn't want to go ahead and hire anybody that doesn't have a a professional picture on their profile. Okay, so we've gone ahead and we've created this profile. Obviously, the other information that I need to add here is very personal, so I'll definitely would stop the sharing for now. I'll go ahead and fill it, and then I'll show you guys again once I am done with that particular aspect. Hey guys, how you all doing? Happy Saturday. What's going on? What's popping, everybody? Are you guys feeling great? Are you feeling amazing? Let me know how you're feeling, especially learning about this new way in which you can start monetizing your skills and abilities from the couch, from your bed, or wherever you find yourself. If you're just stopping by, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're not following us, go ahead and follow us on Gwendy Media TV. Follow my official Facebook page. It's brand new. Well, it's a couple of months old. Gwendolyn FD Official. Go ahead and follow it, and go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Gwendy Media TV on YouTube, and be part of this family where we make money. We've decided that this year we're going to change our financial story, right? So today I'm sharing with you guys how to create a profile on this platform that has helped a friend of mine make $1 million, guys. $1 million on this platform called Upwork, just by using the skills and abilities that he has. So do you have some skills and abilities that you want to use? Do you? Yes, if you do, then you definitely want to be thinking about using that and creating a profile on a page like, you know, like Upwork, okay? So that you can possibly start making some money, extra money for yourself. Because some people might have a great job, but then if you're doing something that doesn't even take you that much time to do, what does it, like, it doesn't take anything from you to do it. So why not, right? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead here, and you want to add your phone number as well. So I took off that part just because I didn't want to put up my personal information, my home information online on this training. The next thing the world is crazy right now. So so I had to take off the sharing for the meantime so that I could add this particular part, and I'll come back and show you guys the final result of how that profile that we just created together looks like. And then obviously I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips on how to get your very first job. My homework today has been done with you guys. So your homework today is to go ahead and create your own profile on this platform called upwork.com. And I'm going to challenge all of us. We're getting in this together. Our challenge is that we would find our first job before Wednesday. Wednesday is the next time that I'm doing this live training. So Wednesday, I want you all to come back and share screenshots of your first job or your first attempt or application to get a job here on this platform called Upwork. Does that sound good? Does that sound good, guys? Let me see you guys pump heart if that sounds good. I'm all about challenging people because I believe that whatever it is that you learn and you do not put it into action, it goes to waste. Okay, it goes to waste. All right, and you don't want that to go to waste, right? Okay, so it's not letting me add my phone number just because I already have another phone number that is associated. I already have an Upwork account. Remember, we created this one just for the purpose of this training, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna add my business number there. So I have that business number somewhere. I think I shared it with my family the other day. I was telling them about our new number. And my sister is watching. Akwanwi, thank you for joining, sweetheart. I love you. She just got married in January. She's enjoying marriage. So how are you all doing today? Anyways, it's Saturday. I hope that you're doing amazing. I'm all dressed. That's because my father-in-law, my in-laws are here. And so we have a cookout. And my husband has no idea that I'm live right now. I told him that I was on my way. Don't tell him. Okay. But I love my community, and I had to do this video because I felt like if I leave the house right now and I don't do this, then I might not finally do it. Okay, so they're sending me a code right now. I just got the code. Okay, so I'm going to put in the code right now, and it's going to validate my account. So this is very professional, and obviously all of your information is going to be safe here. And so why not? Why not, guys? So let's go ahead. My number has been verified. And so this account is now valid. Okay, so guys, especially if you're in the United States or wherever you find yourself, remember we saw somebody in Cyprus, we saw somebody in Bangladesh, we've seen people everywhere. Okay, we've seen people everywhere from all over the world who are making a lot of money from this. Okay, so let me go ahead and share again so that we can see the updated version of what is happening. Why is my screen having a thing? It's like I have some marks on my face. Are you guys pumping hearts? Are you learning something today? Let me see all of you who are going to take action today to create your Upwork profile. So that is the profile we just created. Woohoo! We just created an Upwork profile, and I'll definitely be updating that profile a little bit later. So it says, looking good, Jeline. Make any edits you want to, then submit your profile. You can make more changes after it's live. Oh my God. So that's the profile we just created. So let's go ahead and check it out, guys. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so I need to go ahead and add my professional experience. I need to go ahead and add my educational history. I'll definitely add some skills that I already have. I'll probably add my Scrum Master, other things here, maybe resume here and stuff, just to add the things that I know how to do and stuff. So let's go ahead and check this out. So this is what we created here, guys. Yes, we all about empowering each other. Yes, yes, yes. And getting that financial freedom back, guys. I love you guys so much. I heart you guys so much. If you guys love me, let me see you guys pump more hearts. Pump me like 120, 100, 200, 500 hearts. Are your hands spinning? Your hands are not pinning. These things I'm sharing with you, people ask people to pay money for it, but I'm sharing with you guys. You're my community. I heart you guys. I love you guys. Okay. So we have created our profile. Come on now. So that's the name. That's the name on the profile. I actually love this name. It says Glean FDBs. Woohoo! It's so cool. So this profile, I like it actually. It says where I am and then what time it is. And then there it says what I've chosen. I said community manager. Okay, what I chose, social media expert, and I can add something else there. So if I want to add something there, I can just say, and okay, you add it as however you want, just so that all of those people, businesses that are looking for somebody like that, they can see you. Okay, so it says the languages that I speak. I am verified on. Okay, that's what this blue tick on this side is. It's important for you to add that information because it's going to this blue tick right here that you guys see on the extreme right. It shows that I'm verified. I have a verified phone number. I'm a real person. I'm not a scam. Okay, so you want to verify your account. and make sure that that account is actually verified. And so you see how much that I asked there. So those are the things that I said that I do. This was just created over, you can go ahead and edit it. I said for almost 15 years I've worked in media, broadcast, and tech industries. I help professionals and organizations build strong, efficient, and productive teams and communities that are cross-functional, are result driven. I help solve team blockages such as impediments, KPI, and team performance in general. Building a strong community requires trust, openness, accountability, and reliability. I have helped organizations grow their communities online to thousands and increase their revenue as well. So you can add anything that you want to add, but then you see, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and click submit, and I can always come back and edit whatever I want to edit, but you have to go ahead and put your account profile up. You need to submit it so that it can go live. So let's go live. Yay, I'm excited. And your homework, remember guys, if you don't put into practice the things that you learned, you are leaving money on the table, and obviously you're not moving to where you need to move. So let's go ahead and see what jobs they have to propose for me. I wish that somebody would hire me today for something. Why not? So I'm so excited, guys. So let's see what jobs they have. Hey, good afternoon, Glean. It shows here that my profile is 40% complete because I haven't added my employment history. I'm going to go ahead and add it. I can do a short video introduction. Hey, my name is Gwendolyn FD. I am a Scrum Master. I'm an IT professional for over 15 years. I'm a community development expert, and I'm going to help your organization, build amazing teams that are productive, that are cross-functional, that are reliable, and that are result-driven and result-oriented. I would definitely want to be part of your team so that we can build your dream and make your team the best ever. All right, so I might just cut this part and put it as my video introduction. So you can do that. You can just do a short video with your phone and upload it, and there you go. Okay, so now that was my husband calling. Obviously, he has not seen me coming for more than an hour, and he's like, is this girl driving to Maryland? Okay, so you see, these are jobs that are already available to me just because I created and optimized that profile of mine. So this company here, they are looking for a person, not an agency, to assist in writing 30 posts each month for business. This is going to be a long-term position. These are posts for Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Facebook. They can all be the same image, just resized to fit the platform dimensions. Experience with small brand awareness ads is also appreciated, and these are things that I already know how to do. And for those of you who follow this page, I have done a training on Canva. Canva is another amazing platform that will show you how to do a lot of things, how to create branding and all whatnot. These things take me 5 to 10 minutes to do, and you can do them as well. If you missed my Canva training and you think that you would like to learn how to use Canva, it's a platform where you can learn how to do all kinds of things, okay? I'm going to stop sharing this particular platform. As you can see here, these are jobs that are already being proposed to me. Look at that. Look at that. Based on the abilities that I've already put on there. That's a TikTok content creator. Look at that. Look at that. All of those things, like if you're good at that, Facebook, Instagram influencer 6 consultant to grow rich. This is somebody that is ready to pay how much? They put in the amount that they're ready to pay for, okay? They want you to work 30 hours per week, okay? I'm just going to send, my husband is going to be so mad with me right now. I'm so sorry. So this video is about to end because obviously I'm not going to get in trouble. But hey, I wanted to share this information. As you guys can see, we've created our profile. It's live. And these are hundreds of jobs that are already showing. Listen, why are you sitting at home and you say you don't have a job when you have skills and abilities that can be monetized? Here we are. We've gone ahead and we've created a page on UpWork that took us just about 15 minutes to create, and it's live here. And now you can already be on there and start looking for jobs. They're already proposing almost 100 jobs for me based on what I've uploaded, right? Stephanie says that UpWork is available for Nigerians for now. Have you tried from Cameroon? Where are you watching from, Stephanie? I think that UpWork, it should be available for everybody. Okay, just try and let me know if it works for people who are in Cameroon. But I know that people from many different countries are using Upwork. Maybe a lot of people from Cameroon are not interested, so they've not created that portal, but we might need to start pushing that forward. All right. So I'll stop sharing my screen here, and I want us to go over the 5 tips on how to get your very first job this week. Okay. Are we getting into that mood? Because I want us to get out your first job this week. Can you guys pump me some hearts before I get into these 5 tips, guys? Remember, this is the Monetize Your Genius show, and this show comes up once a week or twice a week, whenever I feel like it, on Gwendy Media TV. So let's take a little breather, and I'll be back. Unleash your power within. Woohoo! Are you ready to unleash your power within? Are you ready to bring out those talents and start using what you already have to start bringing some moolah on the table and increasing that bank account and getting that time of financial freedom back? If the answer is yes, then this is where you should be. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe and turn on the notification so you never miss out on any of the videos that will bring up. Remember, our flagship TV show podcast, Spotlight with Gwendy, comes up this month of May, and I'm excited because of the number and the kind of guests that we're going to be having on the show. I'm just so excited to be back with the show, and usually that show takes place at this time, but since the show is not on yet, I decided why not just sneak in a little bit and just take the time of the show. Okay, so anyways, let's get the 5 tips on how you can get your first job on Upwork. Number 1, create a profile. We just created a profile, right? So if you are really interested, if you are really serious about making some extra money, go ahead and create a profile for yourself. That is my husband calling the 4th time. Oh my gosh, I have to run now. Number 1, create a profile. Let me just send him a message and just tell him that I'll call him back, and I'll tell him that I was on the phone. I don't want to lie. I was on a live broadcast. Oh my gosh. I'll tell him, but that's okay. Anyway, create your profile just like what we did at the beginning of this video. If you missed out on how to create a profile, it's so easy. It took us only 15 minutes or less. Go ahead and follow the training from the beginning. And I hope that you're sharing, and please pump me some hearts if I'm making some sense, right? And let me know, have you ever worked as a freelancer before? Have you ever worked as a freelancer before? Let me know, have you worked as a freelancer before? Remember, you already have a skill, you already have a talent, you already have an ability that could be making some money for you. Hi, Rhoda Victory. How you doing, sweetheart? So number 1, create a profile. We're talking about 5 tips, right? This is now 5 tips on how to get your first job on Upwork. As you saw, we created that profile, and I already have more than 50 jobs that have been sent to me based on the profile that we created. So all I need to do is go there and apply for each of those jobs and see which one gets me to do their job, okay? So number 1, create a profile just like we did. If you missed it, go back and watch from the beginning. Can you guys just tell me what you're catching? What did you learn? What did you really take from creating the profile? What was the most, like, the thing that was an aha moment for you? Or what's the aha moment for you learning about this platform called Upwork? Let me know in the comment section. Just tell me. And if you are a freelancer, what kind of freelancing job have you done before? Have you done freelancing for free? Have you done freelancing for pay? Now, this is a way for you to actually do freelancing and get paid for it. Okay. So if you're at home, you don't have a job, listen, this is a way to have a side hustle that actually pays. Go ahead and create your Upwork account. This is how it looks. Well, I stopped sharing. So anyway, so this is the Upwork account that we just created for me. So we just created a brand new upwork.com account. That's it right there. It's only going to take you about 15 minutes. Put in your information in there, and you could have a job as soon as today. So create that profile and use advanced search. That's a good feature in on Upwork. That's something that we can use later on. Use something called advanced search. Basically, fill in, choose your job types, just writing what you want to write. That's what I did over there. The second thing is client history. They're going to ask you what's your client history. So when you want to choose client history, make sure that you're choosing to write that, you are somebody who has been working for a while and or whatnot. Okay, you need to apply for those jobs. So immediately you created that job profile, like today, now that they've sent me those jobs, it's just like the Facebook algorithm, it's just like the social media algorithm. When they see that you have created a platform, a new profile, and they've shown you jobs, and you go ahead and you apply fast for those jobs, every time there's a brand new job, you'll be one of the first people they're going to send that job to. Is that making sense? So, which means that fast action takers will always succeed. It's just like one thing that my mentor, Tony Robbins, always says. He says, success loves speed. And the truth is that if there's an opportunity for you and you're not speeding up to take that opportunity, somebody else would take it. So if you're here today, you've been thinking about creating that business of yours, it's been sitting in your heart, bothering you, you've been thinking about starting your own online business and you keep delaying and delaying and delaying and wanting to have everything perfect and wanting to prepare for 100 years, and it's just delaying and delaying and delaying, and you wanted to add that side hustle, you want to do all these things, but you're not doing it. It's time for you to take that action today and do it, because the more you wait, the more you waste the time, the more other people take the opportunity, the more you spin around, spinning your wheels for nothing. Okay. So I have a boot camp that's coming up. It's called the Elite Boss Business Boot Camp. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the website here. You can go ahead to our website and register and let me know. It's called Elite Boss Business Academy.com. Okay, so I added that in the comment section. The website is right there, and I'm just going to add it on the screen right now. So if you are interested in registering for our upcoming boot camp, it's going to be a fire for fire business boot camp. Business bootcamp where I'm going to be teaching you for 5 days how to create, launch, monetize your online business and become the boss that you were born to be. Okay, the CEO that you were born to be, because wherever you're sitting, know that you are a CEO just waiting to thrive. And all you need to do is give yourself some permission, give yourself the opportunity to grow and to be a better person. So go ahead and save your spot for our upcoming boot camp. EliteBossBusinessAcademy.com. That's the website on there. Go ahead, click and send in your request for the Elite Boss Business Bootcamp that starts from the 6th to the 10th of June 2022. All right. So let's continue with those 5 tips. So the very first tip on how to get your first job from UpWork is that create a great profile. Number 2, apply quickly. So immediately they send you jobs. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go over and see my family, my in-laws who are here. Once I come back, I'm going to apply for 5 or 10 jobs today. That is how you get productive, and that's how you can get good results. So apply quickly. Number 3, write a proposal to attract potential clients to hire you. So if you see a job that appeals to you, you like the job, you like the description and the pay, you want to go ahead and write a proposal to whoever is putting that job out and tell them why they should take you. Okay, that's the difference with having to wait for Indeed, people to call you when you apply through Indeed, and you being on Upwork, you choose who you want to work for. You choose who you want to work with. So you go ahead and let's say Coca-Cola has a job that they're putting it up on Upwork, and you want that job. You just go ahead and you pitch yourself to them, and you write a proposal, and you attract them, and you ask them for a meeting. I would like to speak with you for 15 minutes to tell you more about my skills and abilities and why I should be the person to work with you. You are the negotiator. You are the negotiator. Can somebody put a hashtag right now in the comment section? Say hashtag negotiator. You negotiate the life you want. You negotiate the relationships you want to have. You negotiate the financial levels that you want to get to. You are the negotiator of your life. Don't let other people determine what your life should be about, because you have the power inside of you, but are you using that power? Are you using that power? So number 4, nail your interview. So finally, if you get somebody on that platform, your employer or the client who needs to hire somebody with the skills and qualities that you have, go ahead and make sure that you prepare well for the interview. Some of the tips, if you want to have like interview tips, that's not really part of what I do here anyway, but you need to prepare. And all you need to do to prepare is that you learn a little bit more about the role, practice a lot of questions, read about the company that you're going to be hiring for, and just read about some of the things that they need, the job description, that the things that they need for this particular job, and make sure that you have all the answers or most of the answers that they're going to ask, and then the rest just based on your own experience of work, and everything is going to be good. Number 5, never give up mentally. Never give up mentally. Yay! Because a lot of times people will go out there and they'll apply for jobs, and when the jobs are not coming, they get discouraged. They're like, oh my gosh, I have bad luck. I have bad luck. I have bad luck. You don't have bad luck. my sister. You don't have bad luck, my brother. Just keep going, okay? Because that one that didn't come to you, that might not be the one that God had prepared for you, okay? Don't give up. Pump hearts now. If I'm making sense, guys, pump me hearts. I see my beautiful darling, Caillou Sandra, who's a gospel artist. How are you, my darling? How are you? Thank you for joining the broadcast. Make sure you've shared this video to at least 25 groups. If you haven't, you're doing a disservice to the world. God will vex with you. Don't keep it to yourself, because I could have kept all this information to me, but I told myself I can't keep it because I have people out here who would need it, who would need to learn, who need to hear something, who need to, grow and become better versions of themselves. So number 5 is never give up. Never give up mentally. Hey, never give up mentally. All right. So that's all I had to put together on today's video, on today's edition of Monetize Your Genius. Remember, you already have a skill, an ability, a talent, a know-how, an experience that somebody out here is willing to pay for. But how are you packaging it? How are you positioning yourself? How are you pitching yourself? Are you pitching yourself the right way? Well, I have an upcoming training. As you can see, the website on the screen, www.elitebossbusiness academy. That is a business academy that we created by Gwendy Media. We just didn't want to use Gwendy Media. So it's Elite Boss Business Academy by Gwendy Media. We are organizing a 5 days boot camp from the 6th to the 10th of June 2022. It's going to be the Elite Boss Business Boot Camp. You want to save your spot for this boot camp. It's going to be 5 days, fire for fire. Create, launch, monetize your online business and claim the life you deserve. So if you're ready for that, go ahead and follow that link, that website, or send me a DM, and the DM should say Business Bootcamp so that I will know exactly. I receive a ton of DMs and a ton of emails. I'm also going to put our email there, Gwendy Media. Okay, so if you wanted to send an email, you can go ahead and send an email as well.com. So it's wendymedia@gmail.com. So if you want to send an email to us, go ahead and send an email to us. And I would definitely get back to you ASAP with more details on this bootcamp. We're taking only 200 people for this bootcamp. So you better hurry and save your spot, and make sure you do the hashtag business bootcamp. So I'm going to know that you are interested in the boot camp. Okay. And for those of you who are media entrepreneurs, who are entrepreneurs out here who want to level up online and create your very own profitable online TV show podcast, I have an amazing program which has yielded so many fantastic results. Women have created their shows, they're already monetizing, they are doing their cash injection events. It's just absolutely fantastic. And if you're out here and you're an entrepreneur and you're still spinning your wheels around, you don't have a good possibility, you don't know how to create that community of fans, of people that love you, that adore you, that love what you teach, and that will support you, and that will even need your products and services, then you want to be part of this program, because it's going to help you to have a blueprint and a whole 12 months broadcast schedule that's going to help you set up all of your broadcasts from day one to the 12th month over. And it's going to help you know how to speak to your guests, how to get prospects, the right quality guests for your show, and all whatnot. But for now, I'm focused on the Elite Boss Business Bootcamp, which starts on the 6th, from the 6th to the 10th of June. And if you are interested in that, go ahead and click on that link that you see on the screen, www.elitebotbusinessacademy, and save your spot before it's too late. All right, guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you love this video. And don't forget to pump the hearts, saturate this video with hearts if you got value. And if you really learned something today, go ahead and say value. Just tell me what you learned from today's video, and tell me if you have a side hustle, if you are a freelancer. And the homework that I have for you, obviously, is for you to go ahead and challenge yourself today to do what we have learned today. Go ahead and create your profile on UpWork and apply for your first 5 jobs. On Wednesday, We're still going to have the show on Wednesday. Wednesday, come back and show me screenshots. Or if you go ahead and create your page, do a screenshot and tag me on social media. I'm going to share it to our over 23,000 followers on Facebook, and everybody's going to see you. And who knows, you might get a job from there. You might get somebody who's looking for a job, right? Looking to hire someone. So, hey, don't waste any time. Take a bet on yourself. You deserve better because you are boss. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you next Wednesday with the same love and pleasure. Remember, you are boss. Make moves to a success. Create the life you deserve. Create the life you want because you are boss. Okay? You got this. I love you.